When the buffalo army passes through the pride's territory, opportunity comes. All the members of the pride cheered up. This is a massive pride. The number of members has reached more than 20. The adult male lions in Central Asia are all approaching adulthood. The strength of the pride has greatly increased. Warrior enemy, 2 large populations will be another fierce battle. How to act. The leader is still observing. He's waiting for the family to take their places. Hunting cubs is the best option, but only the body of an adult buffalo can meet the needs of the entire family. No need to hesitate. The killers go into action. Adult lionesses are the backbone of the current hunt. The hunting outside the city lies on these lionesses. The other members are almost all assisting. The thick bush obscured the view. The buffalo army was unaware of the danger. Suddenly ignored. The subadult male lion led the charge out of the bush. When danger strikes, and the lions are immediately attacked by the cattle. Their job is to get the cattle going. Mixed eggs to pick and isolate suitable targets. But the huge army of buffaloes is powerful. Adult bulls are even more grumpy. The pride did not live up to expectations. After that, C.I. Shiwen quickly came to support. The contrast of strength lies here. Experienced. Only Zishiwen has the ability to fight the herd. Grand Corps combat. There is no tactic to swallow the chaotic scene. Shugenwo Hand, the leader of this division, took the lead and repeatedly tugged with the herd. It's about constant charge and confrontation. The herd has the intention to evacuate. Only then can the lions find a breakthrough in their pursuit. Intermission. The first battle is over. The enemy of the buffalo army. The herd cannot defeat the herd of cattle in a short period of time. Then the tactics changed. The Second World War begins again. The attack on this matter still exists. But while attacking, they have learned to lure their opponents with retreat. This tactic is similar to that of war. Take the initiative to show weakness in front of your opponent. The red-eyed bull in the herd will go all out. So we never believed in survival of the fittest. Cowards are more likely to survive. Confrontation with lions. The toughest bulls are often killed. The old, the weak, and the maimed usually die for fun. Retreat in attack. The pride's tactics worked. They guided the cattle closer and closer to the trees. Some of the bulls even began to rush into the bush in pursuit. In this way, the Battle of Alban has given Shiquan hope again. Once the prey and master escape, the pride will charge again, entangled in prey. This is the goal of the pride. Lasting confrontation is a physical drain, and this time, the lions have begun to silently conserve their strength. Different members take turns to create conditions. Tight ahead. Conflict is so intense, but the only real rival to the pride is the lead bull. Because away from the battlefield, the rear of the herd has long since collapsed. Enter the embankment. Yachang Nyan Lion question has already cut off the escape route of the herd. The bulls charged in to break through the blockade. Can charge at the same time. Every bull is afraid inside. Nothing knows you better than your peers. For most members of the Buffalo Legion, it is more important to actively flee than to stay and fight together. Who will be the victim of each conflict is unknown. They can save their lives faster than the bulls can charge. It's the lack of solidarity genes. The herd will always be the loser against the lion herd. Along the embankment, we soon found a large army of cattle. This moment, they were at ease, as if the conflict had never happened. The pavement formed by the embankment is like a dividing line between war and peace. The Buffalo Army keeps getting new members across the border to escape the battlefield. The fear of predators is ingrained in our bones, and can never be eradicated. Because of entering the bush, the army has lost its advantage in combat. Many wordmasters in the division group continue to expel to assist their companions in hunting, for fear of becoming an isolated MP. Even the leading adult bulls began to flee. Soon screams came. Companion arrested, but this time there was no rescue. Huge population. Any family member's sacrifice can be exchanged for temporary safety. The Buffalo Legion acquiesced in this tragedy. Charge in the footsteps of the knights. The fiercest bull is entangled in a pride of lions. Too late to evacuate, he became a victim of the conflict. We don't know if cows have emotions. The warriors who once charged for them became the object of abandonment. There may be members he saved watching at the scene. But these members became survivors. Adult bulls are not easy to hunt. Very restless. Lion King also came to the scene. No reinforcements. This bull can only save himself. Bear the pain. Weighing hundreds of kilograms of Lion King. Try to get up. The warrior unleashed his last act of stubbornness. So much for the killing. In fact, the end of the bull is already doomed, because many members of the pride have not yet arrived, but the current lineup is enough to make him overwhelmed. The only advantage is their size. The pride cannot conquer it anytime soon, but bulls don't have the ability to completely escape dangerous killing. Although I entered the village again, and the scale of power is often here, it will tilt sometimes. The different members of the group took turns to fight, exactly the same tactics as in conflict. It was enough to consume the number of opponents to decide that this would not be a fair duel at the end. And it turned out just as we expected. With this incident, the leader bit his nose and mouth. With the assistance of the Lion King, the huge bull was brought to the ground again. This time Death has entered the countdown. He may not get a chance to get up again.